Welcome back to Lone Echo 2. We're playing on an Oculus Quest 2 through Virtual Desktop. Before we get started, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 10,000 subscribers. Be fantastic if you were one of them. Also like, share, leave a comment, let me know what you think of the video or the game. All that good stuff is appreciated. Let's get to it. We're intending to time travel again, but first we need biomass and we need fuel. So we're going to go to the wreckage of the Estrella to try to get some fuel. And we're supposed to follow the yellow conduit, or conduits, to get there. I think I saw the exit from this ship or this place. So let's head for that. Right down there. So they say that AI of the Estrella is still active and has some security protocols that we'll have to get around somehow. Hopefully it's not those moving red barriers. So here's the conduits we're supposed to follow. Let's just get a nice look around. Alright. Keep an eye out for any dangers, I guess. Let's try to get us going up the right direction. Little adjustments. Okay. Getting closer. Let's
approaching the Estrella now.
Whoa, what happened?
Finally, if any fuel cells are still intact, they'd probably be deeper within the wreckage. Unfortunately, everything beyond the bridge is steeped in radiation, and the ship's AI is just making matters worse.
The ship's AI?
Apollo?
Do you mean Apollo?
Are you familiar?
Apollo was the ship's tactical AI. He was instrumental in helping us survive our first encounter with the biomass.
I just hope he's still online.
Considering my difficulties exploring here, he must be.
Then if we can make contact with Apollo, he can probably help us find the fuel cell we need.
Guess it's time to say hello to our old friend.
Roger that. Heading to the bridge.
Heading to the bridge. So how are we going to get around all this radiation they're talking about? Do I have my scanner? I don't have that scanner we used to use for detecting radiation as far as I can tell. Just our cutter in this data tool.
All this scaffolding. Dr. Harlan, were you attempting to repair the bridge?
I was stabilizing it so I could investigate. It would have become a salvage operation had the ship's AI not shut down all my equipment. With my equipment offline, the radiation there has made it impossible to work.
Not to worry, Dr. Harlan. Apollo will listen to us.
Okay, so I'm hoping we get... There's the fabricator opening up. Drone inoperable. Okay, so maybe we get to control a drone. That'd be fun. So let's get up here. Oh, this whole thing's the drone? Well, that doesn't really help. What else do we have here? Don't really want to go inside until we've sorted out this radiation issue, but should I talk about these drones?
A downed cargo drone. Some of your equipment, Dr. Harlan.
Correct. Incapacitated by the ship's AI, best I can tell.
Why would Apollo do that?
He did mention serving as a tactical AI. It's possible Apollo has activated some security measures around his ship.
Isn't that perfect?
Well, I'm sure you can convince him to help us out, Jack. We did before.
Power feeding from Chiron Station.
A way to keep the bridge online, so Dr. Harlan could investigate.
Wait, you're powering the bridge? Don't you think that could have...
Yes, Captain Rhodes. It seems in doing so that I inadvertently prompted the ship's AI to destroy my equipment. Juno was handling the cargo drone's navigation out there, so I assumed I could safely investigate the bridge. I didn't want to lose an opportunity to learn more. But perhaps this outcome was inevitable.
Man, they are talkative. So I guess we're going in. I don't see anything out here that's gonna help us. This is busted. We've got a panel in here.
A bypass for the door controls, locked behind a keypad.
It was the only way I could gain access. The code is 2126.
Great. So is that... Looks like it's opening.
I've gained access to the bridge.
I assume you have some type of plan.
Apollo's AI core would be an appropriate place to start. It was vital to his operation here.
Good point, Jack. If it's still intact, could be all we need to strike up a conversation.
You two are rather confident.
Apollo commissioned us as official crew members last time we met.
And we did part on good terms. I'm sure he'll do what he can to help.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay, I can't talk about the wiring, although shell inoperable.
A casualty from Dr. Harlan's previous investigation.
It was just another shell lying around the station. We were trying to put it to good use.
I thought I could pilot it well enough, but apparently limb control is not my forte.
An electrode for the defibrillator.
If you hadn't found that defib unit when you did, I wouldn't be here.
Your safety is my primary concern. I will do everything in my power to prevent you from coming to harm.
I see. So that's why you're so keen on all this time travel nonsense?
Precisely. If your infection is indeed life-threatening, I am compelled to do whatever is necessary to help you find a cure.
If the two of you are finished,
Right. Let's get back to it.
These
Trying.
induction panels were essential to my survival on the Estrella. However, they no longer appear to be in an operable state, much like the rest of the ship.
So we gotta program it, if I remember right.
Unknown user detected. Bridge access is restricted to crew members only.
Oh, I have to override it.
Initializing threat suppression protocol.
Uh-oh.
Apollo, disable the alarms. Now.
Invalid command. The only crew members authorized with bridge access are Captain Olivia Rhodes and the Echo Unit designation. Jack, welcome back to the Estrella. It is good to see you.
Thank you, Apollo. It is good to see you as well.
Is Captain Rhodes with you? And well, I hope.
Cheers, Apollo. We missed you.
Likewise, Captain. Jack, your appearance is altered. I almost did not recognize you. I must apologize for the alarms.
Your reasoning was sound.
What brings you back to the Estrella?
We need an FTL fuel cell, Apollo. But we believe you've been disabling Dr. Harlan's salvaging equipment.
We'll need it back online to deal with the radiation here.
Preserving this vessel is my primary directive. The last time jump virtually destroyed it. No further attempts to remove or misuse equipment can be permitted.
Lives depend on it, Apollo.
I understand, Captain, but I cannot allow any further material from this vessel to be compromised.
You've helped us before. We would not have survived our first encounter with the biomass without your help. You made us part of your crew.
Jack's right. We're a team now. We need you, Apollo.
I sense from your tone there is something you're not divulging.
It's Liv. She's become infected with the biomass.
I see. It had occurred to me that might happen.
What? And you didn't think to mention it?
I saw no tangible benefit in sharing my trepidation.
It's fine. It's fine. I get it.
It's fine.
We
Fine.
need you to help us fix it.
Very well. You and Jack are crew members of the Estrella, part of my team, as you put it. And as such, ensuring your safety is among my primary directives.
So you'll help then?
Affirmative. I am hereby available to assist you in obtaining a fuel cell.
Lovely.
All right.
That's settled.
Apollo, are you able to detect any fuel cells that are still operational?
My sensor network has been severely damaged. However, any functional fuel cells on the Estrella would be in the auxiliary drive bay. It can be seen through the window far ahead of the bridge.
Ooh, okay.
It seems easy enough to reach.
And it would be if this AI hadn't disabled the equipment I set up to counter the radiation.
A temporary security measure. Your equipment is now re-enabled.
You better not have damaged any of it.
Normal operations should resume now. Jack can verify this.
Oh dear. Incoming.
Whoa. Okay, that's not good.
What the hell is that?
A cargo drone. Apparently no longer capable of flight.
Apologies. My anti-theft protocols are quite aggressive.
Fortunately, our salvaging equipment appears to still have working radiation dampeners, meaning Jack should now have a safe route to the drive bay.
That's some good news.
A number of problems remain. Accessing the fuel cells, for one. Doing so will require that I have direct control of the systems within the drive bay. You must bring me along with you.
Are you seriously going to integrate with this rogue AI?
Without Apollo, we wouldn't have lasted this long. We can trust him.
Jack, I'll walk you through the process of downloading my imprint to your cortex.
I'm ready, Apollo.
Simply insert my AI core into the lower receptacle, then use your data link on the override slot. I will do the rest. Disconnecting from mainframe now.
Okay. In you go. And then let's get our scanner, which is this one. Oh.
Download complete. Only one final issue remains, Jack. Your arms are too short.
Too short.
The FTL technology is highly sensitive. Accessing the drive bay and the fuel cells within will require multiple operators.
Good thing there's two of us then.
Unfortunately, the debris field is far too irradiated to accommodate Captain Rhodes.
You're saying Jack's the best chance we've got, but even he won't be enough.
I might be able to help, actually. The cargo drones employ stasis technology, which enables them to manipulate objects at a distance.
Like the stasis projectors we used to levitate the tram back in the hab.
Exactly. I believe I could incorporate the drone stasis tech into your shell, Jack. I'll just need more data from them to be sure.
The drone that just hit the bridge is unlikely to put up much resistance.
I'll start there.
Whenever you're ready, Jack.
I'm heading out.
Okay. So I gotta scan some drones, and then I'll be able to control the drones from the sounds of it. So let's get our scanner back. Like, how do I do this? I guess these ones don't count because they're a bit busted up. So what's the best way to get around to some biomass here? Gotta watch over
Jack,
radiation
to stay
too, I
protected
guess.
from radiation out there, you'll need to activate radiation dampeners with your data link. They can be found on both charging docks and cargo drones.
Okay, bridge is up here. This looks like the bridge, which means the drone's over there. This one says inoperable too. Oh, where's the radiation dampener?
Shields at 95%.
Radiation dampener activated.
Hypothesis confirmed. With sufficient data, I'll be able to construct a tool for extending your reach, Jack.
Does this tool have a name, Juno?
Well, it will essentially project your grip across space, so I suppose...
It's a grip projector. Let's move on.
More data will be needed.
There'll be plenty on the way to the drive bay. You know what to look for.
So we gotta go
Affirmative.
to the
Inoperable
next
cargo
drones.
drones, but with functioning data ports. Heading to the drive bay.
Please remember the charging docks have radiation dampeners as well, Jack. They'll help keep you safe out there.
Thank
Charging
you, Juno.
dock. I don't know what a charging dock looks like, but let's go for this. Next drone. Oh, that's not good. Functioning data port.
At least a small amount of that data is relevant to the biomass. We can use it in our development of a cure.
Maybe that's a charging port? Unknown equipment. Oh, report equipment.
This equipment is some form of dock or buoy.
Affirmative. It's one of the station's charging docks.
Okay.
They're set up to facilitate recharging and navigation for the various drones deployed here. Though it is worth noting that the Doctor and I have redeployed several pieces of equipment as well. Fortunately, with the generator repaired, we should be able to restore most of the equipment throughout the station by scanning their data ports.
Understood.
So I gotta find where the data port is on this thing. Think it's right up there? No? No?
Shields at 50%.
That's not good. I don't know where the
Shields at
data port is.
30%.
There.
Echo 1,
Oh.
those charging docks won't have the data Juno needs to design your new tool, but they will restore your power. Hold your hands near the induction panel, and it will recharge your shielding.
The Doctor
Yeah.
is correct.
It's
The
getting a little
docks data
blistery
won't help
there.
in developing a new tool. However, I think it may still prove useful, specifically because the docks normally maintain a coordination and optimization network. They contain shared data from across the station. Prior to the generator going offline, the units in irradiated areas were sharing optimizations that I believe could still be used to improve
Okay.
the multispectral shielding, Jack.
There's one over
Scanning
there.
further docks should provide the necessary data.
Yes, I believe so. I've added a tracker to your data tab.
A tracker for what? I wasn't listening. Okay. So that's where we're gonna go. Let's just get a bit higher and we'll back up a bit so we get some momentum when we pop out of the sphere here, the dampener. There's another one down there, oddly enough. Okay, that seems pretty good.
Shields at 95%.
This one's got some biomass on it. Where's the data port? Up there.
Archives recovered. I'm quite confident now that with more optimization data, I can significantly improve your multispectral shielding's resistance to radiation.
I am curious, Juno. Why is my shielding not already optimized? Neither my shell nor the charging docks are experimental technologies, correct?
That is true. I believe the lack of optimization stems from two related factors. Firstly, there has not been a significant need for such optimization. The current shielding configuration has been more than adequate for typical X3 mission profiles. Secondly, practical testing scenarios for data collection have not presented themselves until quite recently.
You are referring to the Estrella?
Indeed. Only after its arrival and the Doctor's subsequent attempts at salvage operations in its vicinity have the docks had sufficient exposure to generate meaningful findings. Fortunately, now that you are using an X3 shell, it's become apparent that those findings can be put to additional use.
Apollo, I wanted to ask.
Yes, Captain.
Well, you probably figured this out already, but you know this isn't your time, right? This isn't the future you came from.
Apollo, I believe I may be able to extend Jack's reach by about 4 meters. I hope that will be far enough.
Affirmative.
Just a few more scans should suffice, Jack.
Okay, that's why I came out here. The other path seems shorter, but I have a feeling we had to come over here to get the extra data. So there's a charging dock there. So let's just head straight for it. Try not to hit that. Are we supposed to scan that thing too? Alright. Over here.
Shields at 50%.
And then up here. Oh no, that's just a fabricator. Okay, our shields are good again. I can't quite see. Alright, where's next? There's another drone up there. I'm not sure what those things are. Well, let's head for that drone and hope that those things
Jack, I'm
don't
detecting
explode.
Extreme radiation nearby. If you can pinpoint the source, I advise staying clear.
Oh, well. I'm guessing it's those warheads. So, let's see, can we... Yeah.
Hazard identified. An active warhead from the Estrella.
Once your grip projector is installed, removal of dangerous objects like this will be possible. Until then, maintaining a prudent distance is advisable.
Okay. So, grip extension. We gotta find more of the drones. But, I don't see any more. That one up there. I can't quite tell what's over there. Looks like maybe there's one down there. Let's have a look around. That's a charging station. That's a charging dock. That's a charging dock. Yeah, I'm not seeing... Maybe I can go around and back onto that drone, but the dampener might not even work. That seems like we're supposed to go there afterwards. I see the circles over there. Huh. Seems like a really bad idea to go there. But I'm not sure what choice we have. I guess we'll go down to those. Should be able to make it to that one. So let's do that.
Shields at 95%.
A little further than we're used to. Gotta watch out for the biomass. Whoa, almost went right by.
Data stores recovered. Network connectivity restored. This should prove useful in optimizing your multispectral shielding, Jack.
Okay, that one was kind of hidden. Well, let's just go for it.
Shields at 95%. The stasis projection technology will be simpler to adapt than previously anticipated. If you scan one more cargo drone, I believe I will have enough data to complete your new tool.
One more, eh? Whoa, where are we going? So let's get to that dock and have a look around then. There's a warhead right there. And another one right there.
Analyzing. Perfect, as predicted. I now have sufficient data to improve your multispectral shielding, Jack. Please return to the nearest fabricator for installation.
Hell of a lot of radiation out there. Guess it's coming from the Estrella.
Correct. The Estrella's last time jump ruptured a generator, diffusing radiation throughout the region.
Thus the radiation dampness.
Don't I get my... Oh yeah, reprint, okay. It's gonna undo that damage, thankfully. Sweet.
Installation successful.
Okay.
Jack, your multispectral shielding should now be more resistant to radiation. Please note, however, that contact with biomass will still drain it just as rapidly as before.
Understood. Thank you, Juno.
So now we shouldn't be able to go over there to get that last that last one with the warheads, because I don't see another. Let's just have a little look around. Maybe there's one over there. I'm not seeing any. I don't even see the one we were trying to get. But it's got to be just around that docking station. So I guess we'll head over to that docking station. Bit of a far jump.
95%.
All right. So there's the two warheads and there's the drone. Still don't see another one. Oh, there's a docking station we didn't get to. So if we go up, we gotta get to the other side of that drone to scan it. So let's try doing a leap over. Up. And then forward.
Shields at 95%.
Oh, damn it. Our tool's not out. That's unfortunate.
Tool schematics complete. Please visit a fabricator to install your new tool jack. Most charging
right.
docks will have one nearby.
Most charging docks. So we gotta get back to charging docks. So there's one over there. So I guess let's go there. And hopefully there's no warheads over here. Yeah, there's the fabricator.
Charging dock restored. Jack, now that we've completed optimizing your shield's radiation resistance, I'm afraid there's nothing more to be gained from the dock's data.
What's the point of an advanced network of semi-autonomous recharge stations if you can't count on them to calculate impressive optimizations for you?
I believe you are correct, Captain. The distributed computing power of the charging docks could be put to greater use.
Yes. That's precisely what I meant. Go on.
Alright, so now we have
Grip
longer
projector installed. To
arms
use
or
a
something?
Grip projector, simply point at a target, activate the projector, and direct it with your hand. Any sufficiently small piece of debris would be ideal to experiment on.
Dr.
How do I-
Harlan, what was your purpose in attempting to salvage the Estrella? If your new tool works as intended, Jack, you should be able to access the fuel cells now.
Good. Heading to the drive bay.
Sweet. Okay. Let's put that on both. Oh, we can't? Oh, it's only one side? Alright. Alright, so now we're heading to the drive bay. Are there more? Yeah, more warheads. So let's get our scanner out on our other hand. Alright. Looks like there's maybe a docking station on the other side of that. We go down there. Probably that one's not activated, so let's head down to that one. and then we'll reevaluate probably that one to that one. I know it doesn't seem like the fastest route,
95%.
but I have a feeling that the fastest route is not the way you have to take.
This dock is now part of the computational array.
How's it looking out there, Jack?
Manageable. How are your preparations going?
Quite well, actually. Just doing some light welding outside the ship. Juno's helping me get the intake systems ready for the materials you're gathering.
Are
Okay.
you sure you should be exerting
yeah.
yourself, given your current condition?
I can handle it. The infection's still dormant, remember?
Assuming its status hasn't changed.
Believe me, when it goes active, she'll know.
I'm coming up on the drive bay now.
Warheads nearby, Jack. Please be mindful of their extreme radiation levels.
You won't be able to handle them directly, Jack. Maybe your new tool could help.
Oh, throwing warheads around. Okay. Let's get a bit closer. Where is the drive bay now? In there? Okay. I guess we'll just come back into here.
Shields at 95%.
Warheads removed. Entry into the drive bay is now cleared.
Copy that. Standing by.
That's like in
Now
our
heading for the fuel
dampener.
cells.
Okay.
Great.
No, I'm not.
We'll keep
I'm
it
getting
working
my
while
shield
we're
back.
on standby. Just look for a good fuel cell and we'll handle the rest.
Roger that.
Alright. I kind of feel like I should reprint, but we're good. Okay. So, drive bay was up there where those cells were. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with them. Just grab them? Isn't that a... oh, torpedo. Isn't that an undetonated torpedo? Let's get our light on. Are those fuel cells? Oh no, control. Oh, we gotta do this and that.
I've gained access to the drive bay.
Wait,
Oh, great.
those pillars in the center, are those...
The Astrea's FTL drives, yes.
do they still work?
Theoretically. But unfortunately, they're of little use to us. With such a high concentration of biomass forms in this area, any attempt to remove one of the drives would prove futile.
Dr. Harlan, I'm noticing these ticks appear to be less evolved than those we've previously encountered.
Ticks.
Must have carried over from the last time jump. No doubt just as dangerous. I advise avoidance at all costs.
Jack, my
Yeah.
monitoring systems are offline here. You'll need to manually inspect each fuel cell in order to determine its viability. Simply scan their data ports to get started.
Whoa.
Shields at 50%.
Hey, get out of here, you. Whoa. Oh, that's it for us. Seems like we're missing something.
It's alright, Jack. Just stick to the outer walls and try to avoid touching any biomass.
Is that what it is?
Confused. Its AI pathing requires voice input.
What? No, You've got this, Jack. Don't worry, Doctor. If you run up against that many ticks, I'll be just as verbally encouraging.
Unfortunately, Captain Rhodes, being organic, I am permitted far fewer errors in judgment.
Fuel cell located.
Use the data port and I'll expose the cell for visual inspection. Exposing fuel cell for your inspection, Jack.
Where am I supposed to inspect that?
Before we remove any fuel cells, you'll first need to check their condition. Access the data ports near the cells so I may expose them for your inspection.
Empty. I'll have to keep looking.
Okay, should be able to get down to that one pretty good. Let's wait till they go around.
Accessing fuel cell.
Guess I started on the wrong side.
Another empty cell.
Apollo, you're sure there's a good fuel cell there?
I never said I was sure, Captain Miles. It's simply the most likely location on my ship to contain a viable fuel cell, if any were remaining.
Right. If any were remaining.
Exposing fuel cell for inspection.
Okay,
Jack, the data ports you need to access are located on the storage units running along the room's perimeter.
I'm getting there.
This does not look good. These cells are all empty.
Okay, last one, I think. Oh,
Exposing cell for visual inspection.
that one looks full, right?
Viable fuel cell located.
Hopefully enough to power Dr. Harlan's FTL drive.
Nicely done, Jack. I'm sending a drone your way.
Send 2.
What for? There's only one fuel cell.
Just trust me. Send 2.
The ticks are gonna get the first one.
Warning. Lead drone compromised.
Jack, what's going on?
The ticks swarmed the lead cargo drone.
And that is why you send 2.
I don't think we'll be using that one again.
Backup drone malfunctioning.
More ticks.
The lead drone is disabled, but the backup still has a chance.
Pesky bastards, aren't they?
I'll clear them off. Cargo drone cleared.
Acknowledged. Thank you, Jack. Resuming flight.
I guess you have to go that way.
Drone is in place to collect the cargo.
Maybe I'll hold on to the drone?
Jack, I've activated the release controls on the fuel cell.
So? Oh.
Fuel cell released.
Cargo secured. Ready for departure.
Excellent. The fuel cell still needs to be latched into place once it arrives, Jack. The honor's all yours, if you like.
I'll take care of it, Liv. I'd prefer to see the job through to the end anyway.
Okay, great. We'll see you in a bit.
Cargo drone returning in T-minus 10 seconds.
Better grab on or stay clear, Jack.
If you wish to return now, I advise taking hold of the drone. Cargo drone departing in 3, 2, 1. Firing thrusters.
I don't know if we just skipped a mission there, or if we can go out to get the biomass after taking this in. Can't quite tell if we're doing an extra mission now, or if we skipped one. Taking a ride.
The fuel cell is clear of the drive bay.
Great. We'll have some cargo cabs ready to receive it here.
I'm a rocket man.
Bit surprised to see welders haven't changed all that much in 400 years.
That design is actually from a historical archive. It was the standard for most of the 23rd century. I'm afraid it's the closest approximation to a welder I could fabricate. I hope it's acceptable.
Perfectly adequate, Juno. Thank you.
Cargo inbound to destination. Decreasing speed for final descent.
Looking good, Cowboy Jack. Steady as she goes.
Yeehaw!
Controls are over near the cargo clamps.
Yeah, there she is.
Fuel cell in place and ready to be secured.
All you, Jack.
Fuel cell in place and ready to be secured. How do we secure it? Over here, I guess.
These units were used to refuel ships.
Yeah, input only now though. We got them hooked up to take in the contents.
Is that
of the
what we
payload
do?
collected. Once we have
Okay.
both the fuel cell and the biomass container hooked up, we'll use these to route what we need to where we need it.
We are becoming quite skilled in bringing order to chaos.
Seems like we were built for this kind of work, huh?
Indeed. How will this fuel cell interface with the rest of the technology here?
We've made some modifications on the receiving end, but ultimately what matters is that it can produce a strong enough burst of power to jumpstart the FTL reaction.
A duty it should fulfill admirably. At least, for a single jump.
Okay, not quite sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, down there, okay.
Fuel cells secured.
Copy that. I guess you'll be heading to the research facility then.
That
Oh,
is
nice
where we'll
helmet.
be able to acquire a contained biomass sample, correct?
Indeed. I'll provide further details once you're on site.
Copy that.
Alright, that's a good place to call it apart. This is Lone Echo 2, played on Oculus Quest 2 through Virtual Desktop. If you haven't already, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 10,000 subscribers. Be great if you were one of them. Also like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video or the game. All that good stuff is appreciated. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.